It's gonna be easy.
What's going on, y'all? Shot Demon.
Danny Adamio.
The question.
Alright.
You want to be Peter Parker? Doc Ock? No, okay.
The question.
Yes.
So before we get into the comic aspect of it, I got a few movie things to talk about.
All right,
So
let's do this.
The cast for Fantastic Four.
Start
with that.
God. Alright. Let's open up this can.
So how's this gonna work out? Sue Storm, white woman.
Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Johnny Storm,
right,
black man.
Black man.
Now hold on. Let's start off with.
Is he adopted?
Yes.
Or she's
apparently.
gonna have to be
Or she's gonna be
adopted, right?
Now let's start off with the age of them.
See,
I
that
don't mind.
annoyed me.
Was they supposed to
Man.
be in the Fantastic Four? Because they all technically can play whatever age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
Technically,
at different realms, they're younger.
Well, okay, here's...
I mean, like
different
some of the
worlds.
people just don't age. Like, come on, dog.
Well, this
Michael
is...
B. Jordan looked like he's stuck at 25 for life.
This is my only beef with that, right? Okay, as far as the age goes, how am I supposed to believe that Reed Richards, looking like he's 26,
That's
is
what
a
You
I
might
have
doctor?
still get
problem.
them great streaks though.
No, it's weird.
But
Okay,
that's
here's the
my
whole thing.
thing. You know,
It's
like...
all off because they said it's supposed to be a prequel.
Wait, this
From
is
what
a
I heard, it
prequel?
was a prequel.
It's
From what I
really
heard,
a
I don't know if it's
And
actually going to be a
This is
prequel.
probably the weirdest thing in the world to me because you already made one character a race of 9, and then you made Reed Richards like,
I
I
don't know.
don't even-
Did y'all hear about the other thing though?
What?
All right,
Victor.
Von
The
Doom. It's supposed to be
female
a
Van
female.
Doom, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Crazy,
and
right?
that's what I'm saying. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't mind a female. I mean, they can change the gender, they can
Yes.
change, the race.
Yeah.
I don't mind. To me,
That's
it's
too much.
what the
The
gender?
gender.
You think the gender is too much?
There's not been a female Doom though.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a little too much.
They're. I think.
They're pushing it with the story.
Yeah, they are.
This is the thing.
I mean,
They
you can say he
are.
had a severe case.
This is the thing I have a
Yeah.
problem with.
He needs to be black because
Yeah.
he's constantly
Here's my problem
getting
with that.
sunburned.
Make him black, whatever. Fine. I don't really care what race he is. Make Sue Storm the same race. Like, have them blood
Yeah,
related.
that's the
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
That's
Like,
the thing.
Have them blood related.
And I was actually talking to somebody like that. So that
Yeah.
kind of changes the dynamic between the brother and sister thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here, I mean, it can make it a little bit more passionate, right? Because
Yes.
one of them's got to be
Gotta be
adopted,
adopted, yeah.
right? One of them has, or
Yeah, like,
maybe they're like
Unless you make her like
brother
a
and sister.
mixed child, like Sue.
But she
Storm.
does not look
But
like
she don't
a
look
big
me.
child.
I know. I
She's
said
gonna
unless
get
you made
spray
her,
tan.
yeah,
She'd
they
have
gonna
to
do like they did Zoe.
give her
Just-
collagen injections
Yeah.
or some shit. I don't know. But it's like, and what that's my only thing is that it's really gonna introduce this
Yeah,
dynamic
It's-
that I think is gonna it's gonna fuck with the story.
it is.
Plain and simple, it's
It
gonna
is.
mess with the story. And not only are they messing with the story enough already with the female Von Doom
Yeah,
type
I
little
don't-
thing
I
going.
don't, that's what I
Victoria.
To me, all this sounds like is a gigantic. Who's producing this one?
I don't
Fox.
even know.
Is
Yes,
it Fox?
it's
I don't
Fox.
think
It's
Fox
Fox.
has it.
It's
No,
Fox.
Fox has it.
Oh.
They still have it.
To me, this sounds like a
But it's supposed
gigantic.
to be some chick director, I think. I want to say I'm right. I'm not too sure. A
See,
producer or
Fox
whatever.
needs to let this. Like,
To me, it
That's
just
what I'm
sounds
thinking. They
like
should just let it go.
it gives them money.
yeah,
course.
and that's just
Because
it.
people are gonna go see it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
even
Like,
if it's a
why
train
is it
wreck,
black
people are
monkey?
gonna
But then
see it.
again, are they gonna have enough people to see it?
Man,
I
niggas
don't
like,
know.
no, yeah, they be
I
like,
don't
why
know,
is this
man.
monkey playing John Storm? And we gonna be like, damn.
Why is this money?
God damn.
No.
Alright, just so anyone know, before anyone gets all pissed off,
They don't need to know anything. They can take whatever they want.
because they
Because
make
it's
me,
even,
for all
I don't
they know,
care. They can picture whatever race I am. I am eternal.
they may
I
think-
have no race.
they may
So I
think
can
you're
say
all
all
white
women.
guys.
I am all being.
they
I
may
can be
think,
whatever race I want to be.
they may think we're
I
like
can be
three
black.
white guys,
I'm
and someone's
black.
calling him a monkey.
They saw the video. I'm pretty
I'm
sure
black.
by now.
It's-
They
it's
know what
fine.
race we are.
It's fine. I don't mind having a black.
Having a black.
Get that easily offended
Black,
nonsense out of
Yeah,
here.
I don't mind there being a black Johnny Storm. they should have made Sue Storm black as well if they were gonna go down that route. Honestly, if they're gonna introduce the whole adoption type deal,
that's when they're gonna throw a whole wrench into that whole family thing.
Yeah, into that whole
Johnny, like.
I mean, it's gonna build drama. Don't get me wrong; it could build a lot of drama, which is what I'm thinking they're going for.
Throws in a whole, I don't know, it just throws a whole new concept to it that's not there.
You know,
and with the Fantastic Four basically relaunching the comic line, and
so do you think with the female Doom, do you think that there's gonna be a certain love interest between them two?
What?
Reeds and
Dr. Doom?
Because think about it.
They're supposed to be like childhood friends.
Was supposed to, they was always competing against each other. And then Doom, Doom was trying to get to Sue.
He was like, yo, Sue.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be the different, like the opposite, like
I don't know, maybe
like Doom had some was trying to get with, or they already had been with each other before.
See that's the thing. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Who knows how they're going with this thing?
Well, okay, so the guy
can only speculate.
The guy that is directing this Fantastic Four, the same guy that did Chronicle.
Okay, yeah, that's what I heard.
That was the same guy that did Chronicle.
Chronicle
was good. Yeah, Chronicle was good.
So the thing is,
I don't like the way this.
It was like I was gonna say. It was like I was gonna say. It seems like to me Fox is at this point kind of just throwing. I mean, they're just throwing the whole gauntlet at this movie, just trying to garner interest.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I want to guys more pull in this movie. Is it Fox or is it the director? Because
it's got to be Fox because they're producing the film, so they're the one throwing money into the movie.
So I guess he really has no real option of what he wants.
I mean, other than maybe
he might have done it.
I mean, there's that too, but then again, like
he might have been like, you know what? Why not? Why not have a Victoria Von Doom? Why not?
I don't think he would have done that. Maybe.
But why not?
I don't know. Why not? I'll tell you why not.
But
I'll tell you why not.
We're gonna move on.
I think. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, the whole them being young thing, it's just not sitting with me, man. You know, it's like
because they didn't even get their powers when they were young. That's really the.
But you're gonna go see it.
But what? I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I don't know. I didn't even go see First Class whenever it came out in the theater. I waited till it came out on video.
I was like,
I did not see it.
I went to go see
Good old
I didn't go see that.
You ain't take me. That's all I know.
I didn't go see that. I'm telling you the flat out truth. I literally waited till it came out on video.
Really?
I didn't go see it in theater because I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to see.
Hulu.
I couldn't do it, man.
It made for some laughs.
It was too much.
It was a good movie nonetheless.
I mean, it was, and that's the problem, right? Like whenever you got a great director, it was like the original X-Men movies, right?
Yeah.
You got a great director, Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen any of his earlier stuff, good shit, man.
Yeah.
But then they take these properties and they just do whatever the fuck they want to them.
I guess because since technically it could be said to be an alternate universe.
It could be.
Because from what I heard, they were younger in the Ultimate Universe whenever it started.
Well, here's the thing though. I mean, like with the movie, it does create its own universe. Since it's like movie, and they'll borrow concepts from it, and then it's gonna be a direct telling.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when you think about how are you gonna put like a story out of a 5-arc comic, make it a movie?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like what the original Fantastic Four?
Possible.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
The original Fantastic Four that they came out with Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
And then I thought that was pretty good. Honestly, I didn't think that was as bad as it could have been. And
the first one was good.
Yeah, the first one was good.
The second
one they were stretching it, but the first one they pretty much kept to the original source material.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking that with this one, Fox is, they're trying to separate themselves from the first two films.
For sure.
So I think that's why they're just throwing the gauntlet down. They're like, all right, we're
New
gonna chunk whatever.
everything.
Yeah, like we're gonna do something completely different.
New age of fantasy.
It's just it's the exact same thing that they did with the Amazing Spider-Man.
They might as well just do Future Foundation. Fuck it.
Hey, that'd be a good movie.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like with the Amazing Spider-Man, right? They wanted to separate it from the first three, so they just throw you a whole new. Oh, Mary Jane's not even here yet. Here's Gwen Stacy.
That second movie's looking good.
Yeah,
I'm ready for that second movie.
All right. Let's talk about Amazing Spider-Man.
All right, hold on, wait.
All right.
You don't need one.
So, I was researching some stuff, and apparently there was supposed to be a Runaways movie.
Yes, I heard about that.
So, people were saying if this Guardian of the Galaxy movie is great, then they're gonna restart production on the Runaways.
The Runaways.
And it also brings into the fact that if you have the Guardians work in this, and it brings out this whole universe of Marvel, there can possibly be the space part. There can possibly be a Planet Hulk movie in the making.
Really, that would be. I would kill to see a Planet Hulk.
I'd rather see a Nova.
I would love to see a Nova movie.
Since they're essentially
the corpse is supposed to be in the movie.
Yeah, they're corpses.
And they don't have their helmets on. Blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
I would love to see a Nova movie, but a Planet Hulk movie.
They already have the Hulk. All right. Here's the thing.
Ryder, I think I like that a little bit more.
Well, here's the thing though.
Here's the thing. They haven't made an established point to why they need to throw Hulk away anyway.
True, but down the line, but down the line, that's what I'm saying. If this movie's good. And somehow they tied into Avengers 2 somehow. Or somewhere in between Avengers 2 and Avengers 3. Planet Hulk.
Well, and on top of that...
Okay. I get you want Spider-Man to work with X-Men 2? No. It's not going to happen.
Did I say all that, first of all? And yes, Spider-Man is an official honorary member of the X-Men, so he's worked with them multiple times.
But not in the movies.
He's never worked with them in the movies.
They ain't never going to work with them.
In fact, him and Wolverine are kind of really cool with each other.
They are.
I know they are.
They are.
But it's not going to happen in the movies.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. And that's what I was thinking as well. All right, so what's his name? Ruffalo? Mark
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. He's got to be signed up for more movies than just the Avengers.
Oh, for sure.
So why couldn't they do it?
Yeah.
I don't see... And on top of that, we don't know how the Hulk's going to fit into Avengers 2 yet.
Yeah. True.
You know, unless he's just going to be the muscle again, and I don't think they want to do that.
Well, how about this? Still talking about that. Let's talk about the subject of Ant-Man. Since they've been throwing that at us. Ant-Man. But they've been throwing it at us for a while. Ant-Man is coming. I haven't heard anything.
Oh, well, I know it's coming.
I've heard some things about it.
We don't know any real characters.
To a certain extent, we already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What? Ant-Man is...
He gonna grow up, beat his wife? Damn.
No. Actually, Hank Pym is in the movie, but he's not the main character.
In Avengers 2.
No.
Oh, he's in the Ant-Man movie?
In Ant-Man movie. Haven't read that?
Mm-mm.
All right, so...
I know the Wasp is supposed to be in there.
All right, so they already have the cast out. They already have they have, what's his name? He's...
Are they supposed to be two different, like an older Wasp? I mean,
an older Hank
Pym,
and then the younger guy is going to be Ant-Man, and Judd, what's his name?
Who? You're playing the younger cat?
Yeah.
Says Judd, so I'm thinking...
No, he's in Judd Apatow movies all the time.
I can't think of him.
God damn it. You know which one I'm talking about. He was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was in This Is 40.
The Luca... The guy that...
It's not Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
He's playing Ant-Man, so he's going to be Ant-Man.
Yeah, he's going to be the younger Ant-Man. Yeah.
And then the guy...
I don't know who the
Douglas, the guy that married Catherine Zeta-Jones. What's his name? Michael Douglas.
Is it Michael Douglas?
No, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is maybe his dad. This is the other Douglas, the son.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He's playing Hank Pym. And that makes sense to me. Because you can't market an alcoholic wife beater. You just can't. You can't do that.
I mean, you probably can.
You probably can.
Maybe.
But not in the Marvel universe. Not in the Marvel universe that they created. You can't do it.
Even though he's really out of place in the whole Marvel universe.
I mean, in the Marvel universe that they have built, having somebody that's going to beat their wife is going to... Michael Douglas. Okay. So... Having somebody that's gonna beat their wife, is it really gonna not gonna mesh?
It doesn't. Everything related to Ant-Man is terrible.
Now here's the thing, though. So the Wasp, right?
Yeah.
How are they gonna fit? If she's in the film,
she gonna have bruises.
Really? Is she playing the Wasp though?
Apparently.
What? Hold on, let me see that. Evangeline Lilly?
Apparently, it said rumored. So it might not be true.
All right.
Okay.
Because here's the thing.
But you know,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if they can put in the Wasp without her being directly connected to Hank Pym, because that's his woman, technically.
Yeah.
Unless she's going to play a completely different character and that becomes the Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only thing they can do.
Pym, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Janet Pym, huh?
Yeah.
Unless she's a gold digger in the film. Because, I mean, Michael Douglas is one old fucker, dude.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Women always got to be young. Can't have no old man, old woman.
So,
yeah. I mean, it's...
Hell, they should probably recast him since, like, he technically is too old. But.
Now, you know what? But going back to the Planet Hulk thing, okay? I think... Okay, so there's this other rumor. It's a rumor.
Yeah, we can
all right.
build it up.
It's a rumor, but here's the thing. So they have an idea of there's this rumor that I read in Newsarama, right, where they were talking about how are you gonna fix the Iron Man aspect of Marvel, right? Because they're gonna have to phase out Iron Man. He's only Robert Downey's only attached for
thinking he's actually gonna die.
He's actually gonna die. Now the thing is, who's his best buddy in the Marvel movie universe? Come on, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Really?
Who's his best buddy?
Yeah.
Rhodey?
Huh?
Rhodey? Not Rhodey.
No.
Rhodey?
No, not Rhodey. No, right now he's having a bromance with the Hulk, with Banner.
Yeah.
No.
Think about it at the end. All right.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. So this is what I'm thinking. All right. So if they were gonna do a Planet Hulk type of deal,
It's gonna be Iron Hulk.
there would have to be something that would set off the Hulk.
Iron Hulk.
Now,
They're
setting up. Be something that was
set up.
That,
Iron Hulk. It's happening.
What I'm
You're telling me Iron Hulk is happening.
Tony dies.
And Iron Hulk born.
Yes. No, not Iron Hulk born.
And that's where the Hulk gets mad.
And just gets set
rampages,
off.
obviously. Yeah. And then they have to send him.
So then who gives the bright idea to send him off? Since the second smartest man or fourth smartest man died in the Marvel Universe. Because they didn't introduce any interaction between Fantastic Four
and... He's going to be a part of the Marvel Universe now.
True.
And he's equivalent, if not as smart or smarter than Tony Stark.
I wonder if they're going to introduce the Illuminati at some point.
Nah, I think that's too deep of a...
Yeah.
I don't think... Yeah, I think that's too deep of a story. Yeah, I mean,
it'd be funny because, like, I can see the scene. Something happens, and then they just shoot to another scene, and it's just them, like, sitting at a table.
The collective.
Can you imagine Patrick Stewart being in that group? Oh my god, I would shit myself, dude.
Yo, what?
Like, just in the group, like they didn't introduce the Black Panther movie yet.
No.
They didn't do the Namor movie yet. They just all sit in a row.
Doctor Strange.
They just all sit in a circle.
Now they have been talking about a Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah,
they have a lot. And you know who they're kind of tagging for that? They're looking at Johnny Depp.
I heard about that too.
To play the Doctor. I heard about that. They're looking at Johnny Depp.
I heard
interesting.
I heard somebody else's name.
Who?
I can't.
I heard Johnny Depp. And honestly, I could see him as playing the Doctor. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. But that would be
interesting.
Well, I mean, you're talking about mysticism and all kinds of crazy shit, man.
A lot of mysticism has failed recently.
Right. Well, you know what? But here's the other thing. All right, so in the new, I just got through buying the new Thor movie. It just came out.
Yeah,
right? There's an extra. I haven't even seen it yet. God damn it. They just got through coming out with a short movie that has to deal with the guy that played Mandarin.
Okay.
All right. I'm questioning why would they release that. Marvel doesn't do shit for no reason.
True shit.
So if they're gonna introduce more mysticism, all right, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, we already know what the conflict is about. It's about one of the stones.
Yeah.
All right. We've already seen the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
We've already seen the Eye of whatchamacallit that Doctor Strange already uses in the last Thor movie. It would not surprise me
if they just tied it in.
Exactly.
Strange.
Because, like I said, Marvel doesn't do shit.
From what I heard too, I heard another rumor that somewhere way down the future. It's supposed to be a Loki movie.
2020.
Sure, why not?
2035.
But you're phase 8.
I'm
supposed to be a Loki
by
movie.
the time these are over.
It's supposed to be a Loki movie coming out.
Really?
Nice. I love Loki movie.
That'd be interesting.
I like Loki.
I like Hilton.
You don't like Loki?
Loki's good, but no, I don't see him having
his own movie.
No.
Well, here's the thing. He's got his own comic, though.
Yeah, but that's a whole different concept because they've established things with Loki for over the years.
But they can have
and
one
then
of them
what's been
established.
going on in the Marvel universe.
They can have something to where.
Well, what I'm saying is that
they didn't replace Odin.
Oh, they replaced Odin?
Yeah, Odin is
dead.
Dead in the Marvel, in the comic verse. That's why the Agent Loki.
I don't think. You mean in the movie?
No,
I mean the comic.
Yeah,
he's dead in the comic. I thought you was talking about the movie.
No,
I was like, what?
No.
God damn it!
I didn't know he died in the movie. But yeah, if that's
you didn't see the movie.
No, I told you I didn't. You remember we were supposed to go, and then you.
That wasn't that movie.
Yeah,
Or was it?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. My bad.
So that didn't happen.
But see, and that's the thing. Like if Marvel came out with a comic specifically for Loki,
but that ties in like I said,
that ties in.
Yeah, they can figure a way around it.
Yeah.
Since because that's the whole thing of it. Odin's replaced. That's in the. I don't know who the woman is.
Yeah.
She has Loki working for her.
Really?
Essentially.
Fun fact. We just got through passing up Ragnarok. The Viking in the days.
Oh, yeah.
I think like 2 days ago. So technically we're all supposed to be dead right now, guys.
It happened, but we don't know what.
Yeah, we just have it.
It might happen.
We might be dead.
This might be unreal.
Hey, for all we know, there's frost giants all over the damn place right now.
And we got 20,000 views.
Right? But no, man. I mean, I honestly think that if Marvel was gonna tie all this together, that would be. I mean, because if we're gonna.
But see, here's the thing, though. We gotta think about it for a second.
Yeah.
We're getting a little too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
we're expecting
are.
too much out of this movie. When we can collectively say that, if anything, if we want all these things to happen, we're gonna see more reboots of already series going on before we even reach points like that.
Damn, he's right.
I mean, eventually the actors we have now are gonna be too old. And they only do to a certain amount of content. So yeah.
Or they go down the James Bond. They go down the James Bond route. They keep giving
a
actors.
New Bond every. No, you can't just be like new Iron Man.
They work for Marvel.
There's no Agent Shield
or Batman type of deal where they play.
They had like
for a good couple of
Batman. But like they didn't have a repeated Batman. They just had a Batman movie and that one actor.
Well, they had a number. Well, except for whenever you got down to the Batman Returns and Batman and Robin thing. But for the first two movies, they had Michael Keaton. Yeah. And then they had Val Kilmer and then George Clooney and then Christian Bale the rest of the way. Yeah. And now Ben Affleck.
His name.
They'll be hating on Ben Affleck.
No. He's gonna do a great job.
But here's the thing. So
he was there.
But the thing is, Marvel had to see it coming that these actors weren't going to stay on forever.
Obviously,
for sure.
And
so I mean, like they're probably just pushing just for this like Avengers 2, and then after that, we may not see these actors in these scenes again,
ever again,
and then we'll reboot the series again, and we'll get a new Iron Man.
That's why we get a young Fantastic Four.
You know what? Actually,
they can play forever.
Actually, what has Marvel done so far instead of rebooting series since they started?
They've what is it? They've kind of.
They just get rid of the character and they bring a brand new character in. That's what they've been doing. They haven't rebooted shit since they started. Well, they kind of rebooted the Hulk to a degree with the new character. But again, like I said before, all they did was get a whole new actor in and just. I'm telling you, I think that's the route they would probably go down.
You can't do that.
The thing is,
it worked with. The whole thing was a special issue in its case anyway.
That was
because nobody wanted to remember the Ang Lee version, which was
but the Edward Norton version was good.
It was good, but they had a conflict.
That was a whole different.
I know,
and they just.
But How could they not do that with any of their other characters?
Now this is the thing.
Because nobody really paid that much
You can't replace
to the Hulk.
Logan. You can't replace him.
Nobody paid that much attention to the Hulk.
Logan?
Yeah.
Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
he kind
you
of
can.
established
I
himself
think you can.
way
Like he
back
is Wolverine.
in the first X-Men.
Now he is. But let's say, for instance,
If we
hypothetical,
do it again,
Marvel
we
were
could
to
do
take
that.
over, they can find somebody else.
Well, yeah, okay.
I'm
now,
not.
that's a license and change.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they can
true.
do that.
Yeah.
But are you honestly gonna go as a diehard? What's his real name? I can't think of his
Hugh
real
Jackman?
name. Hugh Jackman
All
fan.
right.
And you're also a hardcore Wolverine fan,
Right.
and you love them two together as one person. Will you go see a different person playing Wolverine?
Yeah.
It just depends.
Because
It
first of
depends
all,
on who they got
diehard
for
Hugh
it.
Jackman
I
fan.
didn't
You
say
shouldn't even
you.
be a diehard Hugh
I didn't
Jackman
say.
fan.
I didn't say
all
me.
he's done is
I didn't
Wolverine.
say you. I said some people out there are
Diehard
diehard.
So
Hugh Jackman
women.
fans.
Because, like, he hasn't done any really good things outside of
What? He's
I think he did, like, what was that one
Les
movie?
Mis.
Australia?
You did like that.
He did, like, I think that one movie that was, like, almost damn
got
near
dragged
3
to that
hours. And it was called Australia or something.
Oh no, he did The Fountain. That bitch was bad.
I didn't see that.
Y'all never saw The Fountain?
No.
That was by Darren Aronofsky.
But still, that's how people feel, man. It's like they don't want no Robert Downey Jr. They want
But
him to
he's
be.
done a
I
whole bunch
know,
of
but they
stuff.
still want him to be that person.
I'd
It's
rather
like him to
see
be
his-
Iron Man.
Here's the thing,
I'd rather
though.
see him as Sherlock Holmes again.
He is badass shit like that.
He is
I
pretty
give a fuck
badass as
about
Sherlock
Iron Man.
Holmes.
He can be Sherlock
But
all
here's
day.
this is the way I
But
see
they
it,
killed that
right?
series.
So I think the characters will, just like Batman and James Bond, the characters are stronger than the actors
True.
sometimes. So, like, let's say Captain America. Do you really care who plays Cap?
No,
Exactly.
no,
All right. The only one that we really care about who plays him is Iron Man, because it's hard to see somebody else in the Iron Man suit other than Robert Downey.
You had. But they still haven't got that right. If they would have got it.
They still haven't
If
got
they would
that
have got it right,
Yeah.
I will agree with you. But they
Yeah.
haven't got it right.
They haven't
so
gotten
they
it
can,
right.
They can give 5 more Spider-Mans until they get it right. I don't give 2 shits.
And it's true.
They rebooted that.
I think like, all right, Thor. Does anyone really care who else plays
The
Thor
girls
other
do.
than
Yeah.
girls?
Okay,
but if
first
you
of
get
all,
any other
need
bulky blonde-haired dude, I don't think they're
Actually,
gonna care.
no. Chris Evans pretty good at it.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth, who the fuck he is?
Chris Evans is.
I know, he's Captain America.
Yeah. Captain America.
Who's also Johnny Storm.
Who's also
But
Johnny
we
Storm.
glaze over that
Well, he's
fact.
not Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm is
Somebody
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael
I
Jordan.
mean, not Michael Jordan. What's his name?
Michael Jordan. That's his name.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I mean,
He goes by Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Because
Jordan.
so you don't
Michael
just
B. Jordan.
think
Michael
about
B.
him as the
Jordan. Michael
greatest
Jordan.
basketball player of all time.
all right.
I know.
But what I'm saying is that if they can do it for the Hulk, and the Hulk, Edward Norton, honestly to
He
me
was
was a perfect banner.
was.
He really was.
He was.
If they can
Yeah.
do it to the Hulk, I don't see why they can't
Ruffalo's
do
not
that.
bad. So.
But then
Yeah.
again, he didn't have a single movie. He was in the movie with a bunch of other people that were basically around him. It wasn't about the Hulk.
Exactly.
So
It wasn't
they
just
had-
him.
True.
So if they were to bring in other characters, they would have to bring in, or other actors, they would have to bring in as an ensemble. But that's only if they keep the characters around. Because there's
Yeah.
it's like I said, so far Marvel, instead of rebooting a character, all they've done is bring in whole new characters.
Well, okay, you can't necessarily say that either because they haven't
So
had
far.
to do
So
that.
far, yeah.
But
All
they are
put out
bringing
is
in a
like
bunch of new characters.
Iron Man.
They are bringing out a new.
and,
Well, okay.
and like
All right, so
Captain
usually,
America, Thor. So
usually-
they haven't had to do that.
yeah.
yet.
So usually the reboot happens after the third movie, right?
right.
That's whenever everyone
That's when things
for
like
some
that.
reason America's stupid. We gotta have our memories
Yeah.
rebooted on
Yeah.
us, okay?
Well, you
So-
don't want to go the route and just be like, yo, trilogies, and
Exactly.
then have like a bunch of movies after. Because
But
who
that-
wants to stay on after 3 movies? That's a lot
But that's
of
the
time.
thing, and that's the thing.
Look at the guy that played Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Motherfucker does nothing now.
Where is
But
he?
he's made of money. He
He
don't
ain't
need to do
made no
nothing.
money
He
no
needs to do-
more.
Oh, but what's her name?
Hermione?
Hermione.
Yeah.
She's doing other
She's
shit.
still doing
She's
all
hot.
the time.
Yeah,
She's
Oh,
anything she
yeah,
wants.
She
whatever.
But here's the thing. So, the only thing they can do The only thing they can do though is keep the characters coming back, maybe for the Avengers every now and again, and you can have an actor do that forever if you want him to do that, or they simply continue to bring in new franchises into the fold, which they've done so far. And so far, they've been really
Avengers
fucking
3,
successful.
that's the last we're going to see these characters. They're going to make all new characters. That's what a reboot
That's what
Avengers
I'm thinking.
3
I
reboot.
don't think it's going to be in Avengers.
I feel like it's going to be.
I think it's just going to be a 2.
Really? They're going to reboot them after 2? They're not going to reboot
Most
all.
movies don't need a trilogy.
They're going to reboot everybody after 3.
Yeah.
They're not rebooting Iron Man.
They have to.
Because Iron Man's going to be gone by 2.
Yeah.
I think everybody's...
Avengers 3, they're going to reboot everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh no! You know what? I think after 3, they're gonna bring in a whole new cast. Yeah. They are not gonna keep anybody around.
They're not gonna keep nobody.
It's gonna get to 3. I just don't see that happening unless they rush 3, and then like from the gap of like where 2 is, we still only have a date. So
I don't know. I mean, well, but like I said, they just got through bringing in the Guardians. From left field, man. We're talking about a team that no one has ever heard about.
Been talking about that for a while.
But they didn't really allude to it to Avengers, the first Avengers. Yeah. So it was one of those things where it's just like, okay, so here's this bigger universe. Yeah. So now let's bring in this whole new thing. Yeah. But I don't see them. I don't see them
after the Guardians. Is they're gonna take a more focus on the space version of Marvel as opposed to
Planet
Earth.
I
don't see that. Well, I mean, like,
and they
Iron
might.
Man in space.
They might, right? Because they still got to do a Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange has to deal with other dimensions and shit. Yeah. And technically, according to the Marvel universe, other dimensions means other planets. Okay, so they're gonna bring that in. All right. They're doing the Daredevil Iron Fist on Netflix. Yeah. I'm telling you, what I'm thinking is that they just keep throwing in new franchises because they know you can only keep an actor on for so many years.
I guess this is the way I see it. Like, if we're gonna do that, I feel they should just start making like miniseries instead of like just going straight from movies.
Miniseries, as in.
Well, I'm talking
like
the
TV
Arrow series,
or you mean like animated miniseries?
They can do like the Arrow thing. Or
so like what they're doing with Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, you can send them to there, or you can do it on TV shows. I mean, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you're gonna do that, you should introduce these concepts as like television shows instead of like just flat out movies.
Yeah, because you can run them out. You can run them out faster. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot cheaper. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm gonna keep going back to Guardians because again. Dude, we're talking about a talking raccoon and a walking tree. Yeah. And like I said, from left field,
it's a big gamble.
And it's like, but it's working though.
It is
because
this is Marvel.
This is Marvel we're talking about here, man. I don't know what's up with this company. Disney has to be the devil or some shit because they have worked something out and the formula is working. And the only thing I can see them doing from this point forward is just throwing.
Right.
Right in that track. I'm just. I mean, and only because the Marvel universe is so big.
It is
that they can do whatever the fuck
they want. Runaways.
Both comic companies. They're both big universes,
and they got gigantic universes, man. So they can bring in characters from wherever the fuck they want, basically. And and they can reboot Daredevil, and they can reboot Punisher. Yeah. Now that they got those, they can get let's see. Eventually, I think with this movie, Fantastic Four is dead. Honestly, sure. So they're
getting the lessons.
And imagine if Fantastic Four comes back to Marvel. That's a whole new franchise that they can multiply. For sure. And they can reboot that to do whatever they want.
Have the whole cast black now. Yeah. So let's get in these comic books.
Yeah. All right.
We still have some time.
Well, we're not going to talk about Godzilla.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about here. Oh, man. Like that discussion I read online about like Wonder Woman.
Wait, what are they saying about Wonder
Woman? Well, her being in the movie?
They were talking. They was just like, right. No, we're not talking.
No, we're gonna talk about it.
Go on. Let's talk about it.
No, I want to hear what you read. There's no real information about like Wonder Woman possibly coming up, but
But what did they say about it? I just want to know. Just curious.
Maybe. They're thinking about it.
About her own movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's set in stone that they're going to do.
Would it be after?
Yes.
The Superman?
Yes, it's going to have to be.
Introduce her.
Yeah, and then give her
But see,
her
I would
own.
like it
Speaking
beforehand.
I would like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Give her her own backstory.
And then it's weird because I was looking through the whole conversation. It was
Like,
having a big ass discussion about, like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe it wouldn't work, maybe it would.
Well, it's like I
You
said,
know who's supposed
I
to be
think it's
playing her,
just
right?
going to be a cameo. Yeah.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
know because that
No, she's
might
supposed to be
switch
playing with her.
too.
No, they
No,
already
that's-
they
yeah,
have
that's
it
her.
set in stone. They already signed her
No,
up
they did?
for. They signed her up for 3 movies.
Who?
The what's her name?
Forget her
What's her
name every
name?
time.
Alright,
She's from.
We looked
She's
it up.
Israeli. I forget. Her name.
Israeli.
She was in
Wow.
Fast 5.
Yeah, she was in Fast.
I'm
eh,
supposed to know
Fast Five.
her. I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch that one? All right, hold on.
I'll pull it up.
Hold on. Yeah, pull it up. She's really pretty.
Should have been green.
They just gotta bulk her up because she's really skinny.
She had some pictures come out where she
She's
was like
Zoe
Really?
skinny.
getting some.
Huh?
Is she Zoe skinny?
She's Zoe skinny.
No,
She is.
You can't just be throwing skinny chicks.
Man,
It
let
doesn't work like that.
let her be
These
a
women
badass.
are
bitch.
like they're not like they have a certain build.
Yeah,
You
they
just
ha-
can't
they
just
have to be
throw
built.
skinny women
Yeah.
in there.
I hate
and
that
then they can't even bulk up to that level of like strength they're at. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like
Well,
power
well,
girl strong,
yeah.
but like there's a finesse.
I
to-
hate that whenever they say they're gonna bulk these women up, technically
Yeah.
all they do is tone them up.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
tone. I want muscle on these broads, and it doesn't gotta be like
Yeah.
bodybuilder. I'm talking like if anyone's ever seen a fitness model,
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
the perfect example.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Perfect
As an
example.
Amazon.
But they can't.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yes.
They
I
can't
mean,
act for a damn. Cool.
if they can't do that,
Apparently, there's a UFC fighter girl. Don't
Yes.
know who he is.
Gina
I know
Torres?
exactly who you're talking about.
I don't know.
Gina Torres.
Maybe.
No,
I don't
not
know.
Gina Torres, but I know which one. She's the
Yeah.
one from Haywire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I said she would have been
That's
really good
perfect.
at Gamora.
Perfect.
Or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, they
But
said they
she
wanted
was
her
on
to-
Fast 5 too. She
Yeah.
was on the Fast 5
Oh,
as
really?
well. Yeah. Yeah, she played the spoiler alert, she played the double crossing agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but yeah, she was on there and she's just built, man.
Yeah.
She
She's
looks
already there.
Yeah, she
But
looks like
didn't
she
have
can
to-
kick some.
Yeah.
But the problem with her, she's not the best actress. She's an
But
she's
she's
an actress.
she was
learning.
decent.
She wasn't
She's
bad.
good
No,
enough.
her name is
I mean, what do you need?
Well,
what do you really
Gal
need for like
Gadot?
Gamora? Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot? Is that her name?
Like,
Yeah, Gal Gadot. That's her. This
not a
this is her right
she
here.
just
Oh,
needs
you
to
gonna show
act
Gal
tough.
Gadot? I'm
That's
trying to
her.
get a good picture of Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I need like a whole picture. This is
Oh,
good
you need a
enough,
body
like,
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can show you one in her dress.
She's
but
hella tiny.
Yeah, she's tiny, man. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah,
gonna
no, she's
have
tiny.
to. They're gonna have to get some protein drinks in that broad.
Yeah. Like,
I was trying to find the actual workout picture
this
she was
is-
doing.
This, come on. Like,
Yeah, she's super bottle skinny, and that's the only
that's
problem
problem.
with her.
That's
They
problem.
need
It is
to.
problem.
That's the problem.
She
I
has.
get that. You need
The
this
thing is,
beautiful
she has
woman,
the
but come
face.
on.
She
Yeah.
has the face.
Yeah.
She's got the ethnic
See,
looking
that's the
face,
thing,
and that
though.
works. But they need to
All
put
CG.
some
The
muscle.
muscles gonna be CG.
No.
Like that Green Lantern suit. It's gonna be all CG.
No, the one you're talking about, her name is what is her goddamn name?
Y'all need to watch
I said Gina
Justice
Torres.
League War.
Gina
Torres.
Torres.
Justice League War. Y'all need to
Justice
watch
League
that.
War. What about it?
It's good.
All right.
The one that just came out.
I don't know. Is it on Netflix?
No, I got DVD.
Oh, okay. Look at you, balling out of
good.
control.
That's when I had a job.
Yeah, you still have a job.
Yeah, they don't even have her listed on here. I know for a fact she was on that movie.
Providing for Morgan. That's your
I don't
job.
like you, Doug.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Eva
yeah,
Mendes
Disney.
was on there,
If you're listening,
Even
you need to go ahead and just buy all your properties back.
right?
Get your
Buy
universe
them
back. No, buy them back. They got enough money.
Just
Buy them back.
I can tell you this right now. If they would just spend the money, they would make all that money back, in one movie. One movie, they'd make that
All
money
of
back.
this in one movie.
One movie.
Everybody in one movie. It's gonna be a
But it
5-hour long
doesn't
movie.
No, I tell. All right.
doesn't
For
work
instance,
like that.
if they were to buy the X-Men,
Did you not see how many creators was in that Lego movie? How many X's in that Lego movie? It's ridiculous.
Lego
Look.
movie's the best.
I'm telling you,
I ain't
if
seen it yet. I
if they were to buy back
the
the
best.
X-Men, okay, and they were to make one X-Men movie the way it should be made, they would make all that money that they spent on the franchise.
Everybody.
They'd make all that money back.
What is the way it should be made?
All right.
That's various opinions.
Okay. All right.
There's your opinion. There's the world.
Questions opinion.
There's a lot of opinions.
All right. And see, if I were to say, if it were to be made the way it's supposed to be made, you'd probably have to start off from the beginning. The original 5, right?
Yeah.
Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Beast, Archangel.
Okay, since they essentially haven't made mutants known in the Marvel
universe,
technically, or movieverse, whatever.
Right.
They can do that.
They can
since
do
they
that.
have not introduced mutants.
Exactly.
And they haven't made the threat of mutant kind yet.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
it's still possible.
It's
and
possible.
they can do the whole
thing
that's
they can integrate the whole thing.
They can do the X-Men.
Oh!
If they get it.
Think about this.
If they get it, but they can't right now.
But think about that. Think of a Avengers versus X-Men type deal, right? The introduction of mutants, right? That's the new world threat.
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, I know. I'm throwing that out.
You said AVX in my head. And I was like, no, we're not there yet. We gotta establish X-Men. Then more X-Men.
We gotta first.
We need to establish a lot more X-Men before we get him.
But I'm just saying, it's like
Wanda gotta kill off some mutants.
Disney.
You essentially just said, let's put these kids against these grown-ass people. No.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, Disney would make their money back tenfold. Yeah. They would make their money back tenfold if they simply bought the franchise and made one X-Men movie. In the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And then people are like, what? You can have the X-Men now in the Avengers?
Because see, if
people
they do
would
that,
just vomit cash.
Because if you do that, it can really get the ball rolling for
a
lot of other movies just...
Oh, they could
get
have
a lot more
Spider-Man. I mean...
that one X-Men movie? Spider-Man right back.
Wow, look at that. Then look at that.
Boom.
Spider-Man, X-Men. All of that.
Right?
Yeah,
and then they can finally... I mean, okay, so the only problem that they would run into that they wouldn't be able to keep any of the actors anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how the logistics of that work out.
Because I don't mind. Look, it was like this. If they're gonna get these labels back, I'd say fuck it. Always get unknowns. Get unknowns.
But Patrick Stewart was so perfect.
He was.
Yeah,
and you know his time is running.
Yeah,
his time is coming.
Yeah, it is.
It's sadly
so perfect.
But his time is coming.
Yeah, it is.
So you gotta get new people.
I actually thought his time came at the end of X-Men 3.
He came back in his wheelchair.
Yeah,
until all of a sudden, and the Wolverine, he comes rolling back in.
I'm all over the place. I thought I was done. No,
what?
I gotta make my movie.
I don't die.
I ain't getting no money besides from here.
But I'm just saying, man. If Disney was simply paid the cash, just throw the cash out there.
There's probably things we don't see. There's probably more
I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty positive that it's Fox. Honestly, I think it's Fox that will never give up that franchise.
Yeah.
They will never.
No.
If they keep making money from it,
no. Fox and Sony will not give up those franchises. Because they're making too much money.
They're gonna have
to make up new things.
They're gonna make up a new character.
Who wants to take the chance of making new movies?
Right? Who wants to make an original project?
They're gonna take that Spawn character.
Right?
They're gonna make a Spawn movie.
See, and that...
it's funny because Todd's been talking about that again.
Yeah. But that's just it, right? It's like...
I would love a new Spawn movie.
Spawn movie?
It's been a while.
I think a new Spawn movie would be pretty badass.
Yeah, the movie was great too.
Mm-hmm. That movie was good. I liked it. It wasn't all
that bad. He can come back
and
play it. He's still young-ish.
Michael J. White again.
I don't know, man.
You
He's kind of... Oh, hell yeah, I love him.
He's still kicking ass. He was in Disputed 3 like...
years ago, yeah.
Really?
Undisputed?
He was in Dark Knight.
No shit. He got killed by Joker.
Yeah.
No shit. He was actually in the Arrow movie. I mean, the Arrow series. He was
Black Knight.
Some assassin scheme. I don't know what character has like claws, like not like Wolverine claws, but like actual like claw weapons.
On what?
In DC.
No, I don't know anybody in DC.
Moon Knight?
No, Moon Knight is not
Marvel.
DC.
Oh, that's Marvel. My bad.
Moon Knight?
Whoops.
Moon Knight's never being introduced to the world. We don't need.
There was a Batman at one time that had claws.
If I figure out the name,
I can't think of it.
If it's
he was a